Shalom Dammit! This is Rabbi Sol Solomon with a Rabbinical Reflection for the week of September 7th, 2014. Chuck D once rapped, "My Uzi weighs a ton." If only Uzi submachine guns did weigh a ton, then children couldn't pick them up and fire them. But of course, submachine guns are made purposely to be lightweight and portable, yet still cause massive damage in a brief amount of time, like eating sugar-free gummy bears. Last week, near Las Vegas, a 9-year-old girl was practicing on the gun range. As Lewis Black would say, I shall repeat that. There's an Arizona firing range about an hour from Sin City, where tourists can go practice their marksmanship under instructional supervision. Among those tourists last week, a 9-year-old child. Not that there are any 9-year-old grown-ups, unless you count kids with the aging disease that makes them look like Mr. Magoo. This little girl was doing so well with regular weapons that her instructor, Charles Vaca, the late Charles Vaca, said, "Oh, what the hell? Let's give her a repeating assault weapon and see how she does." She did not do well. I think most parents will tell you that a 9-year-old girl can barely control her bladder, let alone a semi-automatic machine gun. Charles Vaca instructed the precocious tyke to pull the trigger and fire off one round at the target, which she did. But you know, bullets are like potato chips. You fire one, before you know it, you emptied the whole bag. The difference between a snack food and an Israeli-made weapon of mass destruction is that a can of Pringles doesn't have a kickback. Well, unless they're made with Olestra. A machine gun, however, in the hands of someone who weighs 50 pounds, is going to squeeze off 50 rounds. One of those bullets managed to find its way to the middle of Charles Vaca's forehead, which is why he had to cancel the rest of his classes through next Thursday. His return after that depends on whether Mashiach comes on Friday and revives him. Otherwise, you've got a dead guy, a child who has to go through life knowing she killed him, and a gun industry saying, "Hey, freak accident, we don't need minimum age requirements, just height and weight suggestions." Morons! But there is some good that can come out of this tragedy. When this moppet murderess grows up and goes to college, she is the last chick any frat boy is gonna date rape. Steer clear, bro. Remember what she did to the last guy who grabbed her arm? Also, in the big book of karma, you gotta figure this is payback for every deer that was ever minding its own business, frolicking in the woods, and suddenly, bam! She's on the hood of a 4x4. For once, Bambi's mother gets to snicker and go, "How's it feel, asshole?" Lastly and bestly, this episode does serve to showcase the glorious superiority of Israeli technology. Arabs can fire 1,000 rockets out of Gaza with 2 or 3 almost by accident hitting targets and causing damage. But the Uzi submachine gun? You pick that up and point, and you're looking at a Jonestown massacre in 7 seconds. That's craftsmanship! Anywho, the Arizona Last Stop Shooting Range, where all this went down, is still open, still packed with customers, still promoting, quote, a Desert Storm atmosphere with a base age requirement of 8. I shall repeat that. 8. Folks, I have an 8-year-old kid, and I won't even let her use a cheese grater. Yes, I have to tolerate chunky wedges of Parmesan on my linguine, but she keeps her fingers, and I keep my sanity. Well, such as it is. This has been a Rabbinical Reflection from Rabbi Sol Solomon, going out with a bang from Temple Sons of Bitches in Great Neck, New York.